some extra rations? No problem. Armor, weapons, scrolls, you name it. It's as good as yours. If you need my help with something, whistle and I'll be there. I'm handy enough with knives too, and even my magic know-how isn't too shabby.
What a load of guff. If you were good at magic, you wouldn't be stuck in here now, would you?
Don't you listen to him, Chief. He'd find fault with the Queen herself. I'll be useful to have in battle, and I'll sell whatever you want at a reasonable price. It's your lucky day. You won't meet another gem like me in Canabras. Does it really matter? Don't get hung up on the past, Chief. Don't look to the future. Live in the here and now.
He was caught thieving.
Get me out of here and I'll tell you. And don't worry, it's not contagious. That's easy. You know Irabeth? Feisty looking gal, always wears armor. You can't miss her. She's the meanest fighter in the whole city. When you see her, put in a good word for me, will ya? Tell her there's this guy, Woljif, locked up for no good reason in the Defender's Heart. Well, for the follies of his youth. And he really wants to get out on bail so he can keep up his good behavior and make a contribution to society. You got that? Will you do it? I knew I could count on you. Do it the moment I laid eyes on you.
Alright. I kind of like his personality. He's pretty, very glib. He's probably gonna fuck me over, but, you know, I've already made a lot of choices that'll probably fuck me over at this point. What the fuck is this thing? Why is there a lever? Maybe it's for a gate for the outside, potentially, I guess. Oh, it's like a fucking lever puzzle? What the fuck?
I lead, you follow. No one stands in my way.
I'm not gonna bother with that for now. I'm not gonna deal with fucking shitty-ass lever puzzles. Are you one of the Crusaders? Thank you for defending those of whose talents lie off the battlefield. I am, Jernog, servant of Erastil. Pleased to meet you. I could use the help of a cleric. Erastil knows I'd be glad to help you, but it's no use. My spell is depleted and I have no training in potions or scrolls. See this robe? I'm cutting up for bandages. It's the second to last one. What are you doing? I only took my holy orders recently, so my god has only blessed a little of his power upon me as yet. I'm sorry I said the number of wound fires this time is far beyond my power to heal, but there's a reason people say have faith in the gods, but look to yourself first. I may not be able to help the wound with my magic, but I can at least cut up bandages. No, I was just passing through Canabras. I was sailing down that old man of yours, the great Selin River, to that old man of ours, sorry. To a village by the name of Chili Creek. I happened to land in the city on the eve of the festival, and I'm ashamed to say I decided to stay for a day to enjoy myself. But I ended up staying in the city longer than I bargained for. Where's that place? It's a small fishing village. It's not even marked in some map, but people do live there. What they don't have is a priest. They have no one to heal their wounds, no one to offer prayers for a good catch, no one to give their dead a dignified burial, and the world rune is a stone's throw away. So I'll be setting sail for Chili Creek to serve my god and my people. Once we've held Canabras, I'll be going there. If by the grace of the gods you all survive this, you should come and visit me sometime. You'll find the village here in the bank of the river. Aren't you a young and inexperienced cleric afraid to go to the borders of the world wound? I won't lie, I am afraid, but what can I do? The villagers are simple people. Every day of their short lives is spent doing hard, honest work. That's exactly the kind of life I want. Something simple but meaningful. If I had centuries ahead of me, like elves do, I might have spared some 50 years or so to travel around the world. Or maybe even 100, why not? But I don't have time to spare, so I want to spend my short life in the place where I am needed most. Even if it's dangerous, especially if it's dangerous. See ya, buddy, good luck. You're gonna fucking die, but you know, that's how it be. Circle threads. I find a little tailor shop that doesn't take any orders, never buys any fabric. They always seem oh so busy. They're busy with something in there, alright, but sewing ain't it. Second is the alchemy shop, Topaz Solutions, and they trade in everything, not just healing potions. Judging by the ingredients they've been buying in the black market, there's something fishy about the alchemical rituals going down there. Alright, you watch yourself now. Oh, I leveled up. I'm just talking to people. Mendal's 10 stance and your call and vigilance have a rise focus result. Not noticing you, she lets you speak first. Bowingly, Master, I am at your service. You don't have to grovel. I'm not groveling. I'm showing respect for your power. That the weak should behave in the presence of the strong. That's it for now. Hey there, during that march to the dungeon, we never got the chance to exchange my words. It's high time I shake your hand. Janet Lori is missing. Do you know where she should look for her? Better fighters then, but I want to look for Janet myself, so I didn't distract you. But since you're in this too, I could use some help. Jan and I met at Cannabis a few days ago and just hit it off. We went drinking together, went to that unforgettable celebration together too. But we got separated in the crowd, so we should start looking from the main square. That's where I last saw her. Jan is a good fighter, even if she is green. She could have become an outdoorer. She couldn't have become an outdoorer otherwise. I hope that means she's alright. See ya. There's a thief in the heart. What can you tell me about him? What if it's a petty thief from a gang of thieflings operating in Canobris? That's what we call them in these parts. They tried to rob a vendor of magical item recently. Unfortunately, we apprehended only one of them, and the rest managed to escape. We have nowhere else to keep him apart from the defender's heart, but that's hardly a prison. Woljeff knows it too, and he's been begging us for days to let him go free or have someone vouch for him. He's already asked you to put a good word for him, hasn't he? If you want to recruit Woljeff and put him to good use, go ahead and take him off the guard's hands. You can ill afford to let a soldier spend their days watching over a middling thief. I hope this tiefling proceeds will she decide to take him along. Alright, yeah, sure, I'll take him along. He seems cool. I like him. He's probably going to betray the shit out of me, but, you know, that's kind of the theme so far of what I'm grabbing along with me, I guess. Just a bunch of people who are just going to betray the shit out of me.
Well,
I talked to your both now. I decided to make you part of my troop. We'll see how it goes.
you must be a smooth talker. Come on, Delvin. Get these bracelets of yours off me. I'm going free.
You're sure to regret this. This tiefling will fleece you for everything you've got. Mark my words.
You're a bitter little man, Delvin. Petty and mean. You can't even be happy for me, can ya? I pity you. I'll leave you alone with your sad little soul. So long. And now, Chief, straight down to business. You see, I'm one of those guys that people around here call thieflings. We just call ourselves the family. After we knocked over that shop and I got stuck here in the Defender's Heart, a little bird told me that big sister Charisme wanted to see me. That she had some questions to ask me. You following? Now, she won't be asking me questions like, Woljeff, how'd you manage to get out of this one? Or, Woljeff, you're so thin, didn't they feed you? No, something serious has gone down, and I just know they want to try to pin something on me. I can feel it in my tail. So, I knew right away that I couldn't go alone. You turned up just in time, Chief. You don't need to do anything when we get there. Just stand behind me and look mean, and I'll handle the rest. Somehow. Let's go, I'll show you the way.
Okay, let's go do this Thieflings quest, they call him. That's an awful, like, slang name to call thieving tieflings. Okay, there's a little outside area to explore too. I imagine it's like the only safe place. Terrain type. Oh, that's useful for rangers. Terrain type. All right. Well, let's just take everyone. Right. No point in leaving anyone behind for the adventure. Okay. So let's just go through and level everyone up real quick. So, next, world and nature. We will get a feat too. I know I want this so I can get precise shot, though I might want to go melee as well. I am better off ranged, but I do have abilities that are melee only, which make me consider it. I don't think I really want to. It's tough to say. I could just stick ranged and never really make any use out of my. Out of my. What's the ability called? My Touch of the Grave. What does it even do? Is it worth using? Okay. No, it's not really worth using. It doesn't do very much damage, so I don't think it's worth going melee just to use a really bad move. I'll go point blank shot, I think. So they want to give her heavy armor focus. I don't think that's a good feat to pick at this point. I think we should go weapon focus longsword at this point for her, probably. Or actually, she has a bunch of useless, like, weapon focus is good. Like, well, it's not good, but it's, like, okay. I could also give her power attack. If she doesn't have it already, let's just look. Yeah, I give her power attack. Yeah. I could go for power attack. She has 18 strength? Yeah, why the fuck not? Let's give her power attack. He's gonna... Let's make her do some, like, more damage. So I can cure fatigue, frightened, or nauseated. I feel like fear is more common, actually. Or let's make sure that that's what I said. Oh, shaken? Oh, okay, now I'll go fatigue then. And then this Spirit Hunter, who has ironically the same class, may have Trickery and Stealth as their skills. I don't think Stealth is a good skill for them. It's not a class skill. They're putting points into it. Jesus Christ. Let's give you Knowledge Arcana instead. We'll try going down that route. Dodge is the feat they want to give her. Let's make sure she has Weapon Focus Rapier. She doesn't? Let's see if there's other feats. There's also Piranha Strike, which is the same thing as Power Attack. That'd be pretty good for her as well. Hopefully they gave her Weapon Finesse. Oh, I should have been paying more attention to these. Yeah, there's Piranha Strike. Does she have Weapon Finesse? I'm guessing she must. I'm going to assume so. I'm going to give her Piranha Strike, because I just want more DPS. Oh, yeah, it's a prerequisite to that. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, I'll give her Piranha Strike, because just do more damage. And then our little archer. So she's getting Perception and Lore Nature right now. I'm going to stop giving her Lore Nature. I want to go into Athletics, probably, for her instead. Because I have Lore Nature. Rapid shot, that wouldn't be bad. Have her shoot more. Anything else that might be more useful? So I can get her a +1 to hit, or I can go into rapid shot. -2 penalty in attack. Take an additional attack, though. I'm going to get weapon focus because she's a fighter. And weapon specialization's going to be good for her later on. Oh, I should, Oh, you can't open the inventory, but you don't see anything. Yeah. I want to see what weapon she's currently using. It's a longbow. Okay, so I want to make sure. I think it would have gone longbow either way, probably, because that just makes sense. So let's take that point again out of lore nature. Put that shit in athletics, because it just makes more sense for her. Because, yeah, I want that weapon specialization. It's really good. Because you're just a straight up fighter. Okay, complete. Quorum's Mansion. I want to do this Tiefling quest. Tiefling's Hideout. What's this debuff I have on me right now? Party encumbrance. I'll never check what class this guy actually is. I'm assuming he's a wizard, probably, or what is he? Oh, Eldritch Scoundrel. Okay, so he's that. Got you. Alright, Poshment, you're in melee, so. Are you also Mo? It looks like you dual wield daggers. Okay.
Into the fray. Go for their hearts. They'll beg me to stop.
Cover me, all right?
Your pain is my pleasure.
Oh, they're still using their bows? Oops. That's a big oopsie. Very big oopsie. I forgot that I had swapped them over to bow.
You can trust me. Matricium Turinos. Matricium Turinos.
I'm losing my temper. Move out.
That's unfortunate. Ah. Oh, but he already comes with Braces of Armor +2. Okay, so. He has pretty good AC, actually, for a guy not wearing any armor, just these. It's not bad at all. That was unfortunate. You got the shit kicked out of her, though. I should do up my spells. I don't have any second level spells. Command Undead. That's really niche. I'll pick like False Life, I think. Hold Person's pretty good usually. And I'll get a Cure Moderate Wounds probably. And then for this woman's second level spells, I guess she got Bull Strength. I'll give her a cure moderate as well, so we have some. And what else would be good to have? Protection from alignment communal, I suppose. Then those are fine. You don't have spells. You have spells. Yeah, these spells seem fine. Mage armor, I'm not a big fan of, but whatever. I'll just drop those. And I'll drop these. There you go. A little awkward that she's already on death's door from dying once. Does she have a free spell slot? Let's just check her out again. Ah, she does. She has like a bunch of cure light wounds right now. We give her like remove fear is pretty good. I guess her archetype lets her have more spells at first level than me. No, I'm just crazy. I don't want Entangle. I'm not a big fan of Entangle usually. I like Burning. I think I might go with Burning Hands, go more for DPS on him. And yeah, Bless is pretty good too. So a hearty meal, some night watch. I don't think I have any potion making feats. Yeah, okay. Let's see if I get lucky, I guess, on the reducing corruption thing.
Harsher and more ruthless than Uplanders. That's why they're on top. And if the Crusaders want to survive, they're going to have to learn how to be ruthless very fast.
Ah, hey, there you go. I think I'll do all the companion quests first, probably, because that just makes sense to do that stuff. Get it done with. The basement is dark and dank, and you are immediately struck by the hostility of the gathered tieflings. 5 of them are kneeling along the wall, separate from the rest. The tall woman who had been cleaning her fingernails with the tip of her knife greets you with narrowed eyes. Brother Woljeef, you got my message then. Sorry I couldn't swing by sooner, dear sister Kirismai. It was just one thing after another. First I was in shackles, next, well, no, I was still in shackles, and then I was being watched, and the chief got me out, and I came here straight away. I need you to be waiting on me. Enough talking, or else we'll be here all night. So we had a clear plan. We're gonna wait for nightfall, slip into the shop, grab the goods, and leave. Even if the neighbors called the guard, there was time to get away. But what happened? That bitch Irabeth showed up almost right away. She knew we'd be there, someone betrayed us, and I have a good idea who it was. What do you have to say? That? Make it quick. Do you think Woljeef knows the name of the traitor? He speaks. I thought Woljeef only brought you so you'd have someone to hide behind if things went south. Yes, he knows the name of the traitor. Every gang that Brother Woljeef has been a part of has very quickly come to an end. Their hideout location was passed on to the guards, or their competitors found out where they could ambush them. Woljeef is the only one who always comes out smelling of roses. If you think about it, you'll come to the same conclusion as us. Why do you guys care? This shit's burning. I'd be glad to leave, like the rest of my brothers and sisters, but in the family, there's nothing worse than betrayal. And it's something we do not forgive. We don't forgive anyone who lets traitors off the hook either. If I don't find the rat, my superiors, let's just say I'll wish I was burning in Kenabras. I want to keep living, so I'm going to take a chance. Until I find out who the traitor is, no one is leaving. Alright, Woljif, what the fuck's going on? What's there to tell? About a week ago, Sister Curiosity got 6 of us together in this very basement. Me and those 5 over there, I mean, would have jerks his head towards the 5 ceilings on the wall. She rounds us up and she says we got a score. Ancient Trees and Wonders, the one place nobody's ever been able to hit, the place that's guarded by a golem. But now, a powerful scroll that would knock out the golem just happened to come into our possession, along with a tip-off that the shop owner would be gone on a particular night. All 6 of us know a bit of magic, and we know that any enchanted junk will sell for a pretty penny, so we're in. The most important thing was that none of us was to be hanging about the shop ahead of the job. No case now in the place, no calling attention to ourselves, neither the golem or its master. The job was top secret. That's all true so far. Go on. We had everything right, with the locks and the golem. I picked the lock, and we were clear as day. Sister Donna was on lookout. Brother Melorn had the scroll. Doffy, Tavi, and Vajnir brought the sacks. We covered the windows and lit the torches. I remember scooping up rings and tossing them in the sack, and one right against one rolled away from me. I crawled under a table after it, and next thing I know, Earbeth was there. Everyone scampered, but I was still on the table. Not my finest moment, I was going to weigh it out, but then those black heads were dragging me out by my tail and put me in shackles. They took all my rings off me, about 20,000 worth, and to add insult to injury, I never even found the last one. In the end, I got busted over nothing. So they caught you, poor thing, stripped you of your loot, and you didn't even manage to stash anything. Point there. Where's the moon and abyss, Brother Woljif? What is the moon and the abyss? It was an amulet. It's used to sit in the little cushion in the window of Ancient Trees and Wonders. Sterling silver, sparkled like a star. Fine piece of work. On one side there was a half moon, a crescent, waning moon. In the middle there was a dark crystal like the eclipsing of the moon. Old man Philemon was so proud of the amulet that he used to say, "I'll never sell it. It's the jewel of my collection," Woljif sighs unhappily. I used to go there to see what kinds of treasure there were in the world. There's nothing else to look at in Caranbras. People used to claim it was a powerful thing, but who's to say? If you ever stole a thing like that, you'd have the guards on you the second you tried to fence it. Everyone knows that you were always hanging around Ancient Wonders, drooling over the moon of the abyss. Did you think you'd get swept in all the commotion and keep it for yourself? Did you hope that we'd all be locked up and you'd be off scot-free? And with that fanching to boot? Don't make me for a mug, Woljif. I see right through you. That's the whole sorry story. Some family this turned out to be. It's just a name in the end. In a real family, people take each other at their word. They don't throw out accusations. I didn't take the moon of the abyss. What am I going to do with it? You can't sell it to no crusaders. It's a special item. You can't wear it. It'll get nicked. It's pretty to look at, sure, but it ain't that pretty. If it's that important to you, me, I'll find it, and I'll drag the traitor here by his horn, just so you don't end up at the bottom of the Selin. But you know what you're going to owe me for that? An apology. Right here in front of everyone. You're going to apologize loud and clear as everyone hears it. You'll say, "Sorry, Woljif, you're a good guy, and I was wrong about you." Fine. You're one of my people, which is why I'm going to give you some time. But if you run, Brother Woljif, the family will get you wherever you go. You'll spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder, tossing and turning at night, fearing poison in every cup of it and every meal. You look into the eyes of every tiefling you meet, wondering if the family's come to you. You'll have no peace, but one day you'll be tired of running. You'll stop to catch your breath, and that's when they'll get you. Got that? Your way with words just occurs to me, a way that almost made me wet myself, but a way nonetheless. Let's go, Chief. We'll go chat to the scary gal Earbeth. She knows you little. You can ask her who ratted us out. I'll let you do all the talking. We'll find the real traitor, and I'll get my apology. Onward to Earbeth, Chief. Let's go clear my good name. Root the traitor, but be quick about it. Time's running out. I don't want to get chewed out by demons. Or chewed up by demons. Well, I'm just going to take all this free shit right here. I might as well. I thought this would go a lot worse than either rest or save, but whatever. Well, it's on the way. Might as well go back right away. Alright, let's go ask her what's what. I guess I'll find out if you get a corruption for resting a defender's heart as well. I'm kind of curious about that. Okay, according to that, it says it's been sanctified, so it sounds like it's probably safe to rest here. But you never know. Okay. Yeah. Who's your informant among the thieflings? Cadabras is threatened by Demon Horde, and you have enough spare time to help out thieves. I don't like this, but I hope you know what you're doing. I'll tell you everything I know. I did not see my informant's face, except of a dark Alhamian note and disappeared. He had a cloak with a hood masking his face, but the horns, the long horns, didn't fit under it. There should be a guardian golem in ancient trees and wonder. The shop they tried to rob. The owner gave us the construct's code word just in case. The golem itself was destroyed, but the head seems to be intact, so you can interrogate the thing and find out what it saw. The code word is the Hand of Aurori. The shop's owner must have escaped, but there's a chance he'll get lucky with the golem. Go. I'm surprised she didn't get more mad at me for like, hey, I'm helping out some thieves. Can you, like, give me some hot tips? I'm also surprised she was willing to, like, sell out her informant. But whatever. I'm in this for random magical artifacts, not for saving the world. I am, after all, the legendary... What's my name again? Poshment. Mighty shaman of the world. Well, shit, I forgot the rest of you. Whatever. Hopefully she doesn't die. I'll make sure to save before I go in there. I don't want her to biff it. I don't want to waste my dragon scale that I found that brings back the dead.
What's that there?
Onwards!
I'll prove I am the best.
Pinion the talking weapon. Phew, free at last. I thought I'd be flattened like a pancake on that rebel.